What's up, guys? Gear Dog here. If you watched my SC Azula vid, you'll know that I said I was going to wear this knife as a neck knife. I've messed around with it a little bit. I've worn it as a neck knife. I've done a couple things with it, and I've come to the conclusion that I really don't like it as a neck knife. I like the blade. I like it a lot. I think it's a pretty sweet design, top-notch materials and everything, but I just don't like it as a neck knife. So I went to this tech lock option here, and I've been using that for a little while. And I'll probably make a separate video for the tech lock. I've got some things to say about it. I like it and I don't like it, and I'll break that into its own video. But anyway, if I'm not wearing that as a neck knife, I guess I need another neck knife. Here's the Jason Brous Silent Soldier. This is the version 2. The version 1 has a Wharncliffe blade, so it's got the straight blade, and the V2 also has this, I guess it's a bead blast finish. Comes with kydex sheath, which holds it very securely. When you first get the knife, it's damn near impossible to get the thing out. But after working it some, I find that it comes out best if you grip here, thumb here, and rotate it out, just like that. Because when you try to pull it straight out, it just doesn't want to come. Which is a good thing, because if you wear it as a neck knife, you don't want it to fall out. So yeah, rotate it out. So it's got good retention. It is actual kydex. It's not some molded plastic. Well, I guess kydex is a form of plastic, but it's not like the Azula sheath. See how this is like injection molded plastic? This is actually formed kydex. He's got the eyelets in there. He gives you this nice ball chain with it. That's nice. It came, the way he ships it, of course it's in a box, but it just comes in a clear Ziploc bag. Gives you a sticker. Pretty badass sticker. His card. And the chain came in the smaller bag. So basically what we got here is 1/4 inch thick stock D2 fully machined blade. I think there's a video. I think Neptune Knives does the video of the shop tour with Jason Brous, and they show how he machines these knives on a CNC machine, and then I think he finishes them by hand. I think he's a pretty innovative guy. He makes some really tricked out stuff. I think he does a good job. There's his name right there. Ergonomics. This is your normal grip here. That feels pretty good. It's locked into your hand. It's not going to come out. Feels good. It's got some belly to it. You can also wear it as sort of a single knuckle. Talk about a defense blade, right? Punch somebody like that, it's over. You also can still grab a hold of stuff. If you watch Neptune Knives video, he absolutely just raves about it. He thinks everybody should have one, and I think it's cool. I really like it for myself, but I don't really find it too functional, really. As far as a cutter, I've already reprofiled the edge down to 40 degrees, and that took a while to do, and it shaves now, but its cutting performance is just not. There we go. I can get some little curly keys going there, but it's really not the best cutter in the world. I think the main reason why is, let's take a look at this Dragonfly here. It's got a real thin blade, It's a real high grind. Here we got a real fat blade with a short grind. And so basically you've got this huge angle here, and when you're trying to cut, you know, cardboard or paper or whatever, it's got to overcome this huge angle here. And I know it doesn't look like much, but when you're cutting things, it makes a difference compared to, say, this dragonfly here. So it's not the best cutter in the world, but I think as a defense blade, I think it'd be a fairly good defense blade. You don't have a lot of reach, but you've got a stout blade. You're not gonna break this thing. I mean, 1/4 inch D2 is not gonna break on you. You get locked in real well. I don't think you're gonna drop it out of your hand. You get some good jimping up here, and like I said, this single knuckle grip here is pretty sick. You've got some contours up here. I guess that's for finer work. I like that a lot. This is my first experience with D2, and I was kind of hesitant because if you go on forums, everybody says, oh, D2 will stain and rust and all that. And I'm sure over time it could if it was neglected, but I haven't oiled this thing since I got it. In fact, I wiped all the oil off of it because it was so oily when I first got it, and I haven't put any oil on it since. And I've been handling it. It's been worn under my shirt against my skin, and I'm not seeing any signs of staining. Edge retention seems to be pretty good. I haven't used it enough to really compare it to anything else yet as far as edge retention. I think I'll probably reprofile it down to 30 degrees. See if I can get a little better cutting performance out of it. But overall, I really like it. It's not like your everyday carry, you know, if you're going to be like cutting down boxes. If you're looking for a knife to cut down boxes and such, I don't recommend it, just because it won't be the best cardboard cutter in the world. But for other, I mean, if you're just opening boxes and doing, you know, small things like that, that's fine. And like I said, it'd be a good defense blade. And the biggest thing for me, I think it's just cool though, as far as a collector's value. I'm really looking into some of his other blades. He makes some pretty sweet custom blades that I think would be a good addition to a collection. So I really like it a lot. Let's see if I can get some close-ups of it here. There's that bead blast finish, or whatever he calls that. That's his name. And you can see that finish is on the inside of these finger holes too. It's not too heavy, and like I said, and we'll go back and compare it to the Azula now. This is kind of a big knife, you know. There's the comparison there. There's the footprint comparison. And it's also a little more formed on the edges, so you don't have this big line on the edge. You are losing some cutting room there, but really you have quite a bit of cutting surface on this knife for such a small knife. But like I said, all in all, I like it. I think it's cool. I think from a collector's standpoint, it's a great knife. Like I said, if you're cutting down boxes and stuff, I'd get something with a thinner blade, a full flat grind. But you know, maybe a defense blade. I really like it a lot. It's a cool knife. Yeah, check out Jason Brous's website. He's got a lot of custom knives on there. He makes some really 6 staffs. Thanks for watching.